Hey, it's Sean again. I'm going to be doing another video of my Halloween series where I redo my old looks that I done like quite a few years ago now. This one I'm doing is an undead sort of zombie type thing. I done this one around the same time as the doll one, but I think this was just sort of messing around. I didn't actually wear it for Halloween, but yeah, it's still a Halloween look. Yeah, I'm going to be doing it a bit differently though. I'm going to make it more like colourful. It's just quite dull and I do really like it, but I just wanted to sort of step it up and show that there's more than one way to just dress as a zombie. I'm starting with this Manic Dreamtone white flawless foundation colour corrector or something. My boyfriend's mum just gave this to me and I mostly just use it to lighten foundation. I haven't shaved or anything because I sort of thought like if you're a zombie you don't really care about being shaven perfectly, and my skin doesn't really like shaving all the time. So any time that I can avoid it I sort of do. I'm going to go quite heavy handed with this just to make sure it's all quite a bit whiter. Now I've got this, my usual foundation brush and my usual foundation. I'm gonna sort of just go over everything and try and mix it together. I haven't practiced this and I didn't practice the last one, so whatever happens happens. I'm just sort of recreating it with what I know now. And I'm lightening it so much instead of using just plain like clown white foundation that I do have, is because I wanted it to be a bit more realistic. Just like a washed out version of what I usually am. If you get your hair with the foundation, like, it doesn't matter because it'll just help bring the whole look together. It sounds like I'm joking, but I'm not. Just using my usual smaller brush for my nose. This would be quite an easy Halloween look and the outfit doesn't really matter. You could rip up clothes, like cheap clothes from like a thrift shop or a second-hand store, or just wear your normal clothes like you're undead. Now I'm just going to use the bigger brush again just to blend everything. Or not. Make sure everything's nice and somewhat smooth, and again it doesn't matter if it's a bit rough. But I just don't want any obvious like brush marks. And even just like go over your eyelashes with the brush. It'll make them like stick together and stuff, and I don't think zombies really care about having perfect mascara, they just care about eating people? Is that what they do? I don't know. Now I'm just going to set it with the compact powder by Essence and Pastel Beige Real Techniques brush. Use heaps of powder because it'll give your skin more texture and it'll make it like drier and stuff. For contour I'm going to be quite heavy handed. I'm not going to try and make myself look really like polished and clean. I'm going to try and make myself look like gaunt and like sunken in. So to achieve that, I'm just going to use my usual contouring brush, the Australis, quite heavy handed, and instead of blending everything out, which I don't really explain usually, I'm going to blend everything down and sort of go to make your cheekbones go in, and then like everything else sort of protrude out like you're starving or something. Do the same for your temples. If you have eyebrows, in my original look, I think I just went over it with the foundation and like it didn't look Like, I like the look of it, so you don't need to cover your eyebrows. I couldn't cover my eyebrows, which is why I just ended up shaving them off. And I sort of like doing that each morning to be creative. But you don't have to shave them and you don't have to glue them down if you want, it's just up to you. I'm going to go in with this sort of fluffy brush to go around my nose. And doing that will make your nose look bigger, which is why I'm still going to sort of try contour it subtly. And if you get like lines in your face, go on those as well. It'll just sort of make you look like weathered, like you've been through a lot, you've been dead, and you've just had to break yourself through the ground because they buried you. Now I'm going to go in with my usual contouring brush, Castle on the Hill Sugarpill Eyeshadow, and just going in the same areas but at the top of them, so it's like where the underneath of the bone shadow actually is. So now I've got that new cheekbone, just deepening this one more. I'll actually go under the chin with it as well, just with not too much on the brush. Go in with that small fluffy brush and sort of do the same on the smaller areas. And then just with whatever's left on the brush, gonna contour it a bit. Just don't want my nose to look huge. Just gonna make sure it looks somewhat even, because if you're changing bone structure, it's a bit different than just adding like texture into your skin. The lighting might be off again in this video. I'll sort something out eventually. So this is where the look will change up a bit from what I was doing last time. I'm going to add some like yellows and greens to sort of somewhat cartoony but somewhat sort of just like more animated. Anyway, Jeffree Star Androgyny palette, military. Everyone said this looked like baby vomit, which I don't know, maybe, but I like using it sometimes just normally, but this will be perfect for this look. Just sort of go higher than where your eye creases normally by quite a bit. But I'm just like really hollow it out. And have heaps on the brush, because if it has fallout and stuff, it'll just sort of make the look more cohesive. There's no like real detail work in this eye yet. I might add some, I'll just see how it goes. If you don't have eyebrows, you could try sort of contouring like a angry like sort of thing lightly with whatever colours you're using. So it looks like I'm sort of frowning, but I'm just tired and I just want to go back in my graveyard. You could do the same with like different like reds and browns, but sometimes I just like using different colours because I use those colours on my eyes like all the time. I don't want to do it again when I'm dressing up. And with that same brush, while I'm using the colour, I'm just going to add that and like all the sort of contours I've done. Especially around the nose. Probably a bit heavy-handed on that side, so just with the power brush I'm just going to go over it. And this Morphe, I think it's Picasso palette. They don't have the names on the palettes, it's really annoying. Oh, I think it's got a little 12p. Gonna go in with the yellow and the same brush because it doesn't matter. Just blending out that green. Gonna place this on the inner corner sort of area. I don't want to brighten the eyes and make a sparkling cute thing. I just want to, you know, if you saw like a really, like an eye that was like sunken in and stuff and you saw some nice like bright yellow there, you would be like, oh, like it would look like something. I'm using this brush, it's unbranded. I think it's supposed to be like an eyeshadow blending brush, but it's really cheap and it's a bit like hard. I mostly use it if I just want product like there. But because it's a bit messy, I'm going to go in with that and the contour shade to just try and make that new crease look legit. This will take off the appearance of some of the green, but I'll just go back in after. Don't do it right under your eye, leave like a bit of a gap so it creates a bag. Actually, use a different brush for that. I've got this sort of small stubby one. I had some black on it from yesterday and now I'm just like creating lower eye bag. Shade, there's like that yellowy sort of one. I think you use yellow to set like darker skin shades, not lighter ones, because it would make you look like sick. Which is perfect for this. Just gonna add that. It isn't like extremely like pigmented or anything, but I'm just gonna put that over my lid to not have it. Like it is a bit of a highlight, but it's slightly yellow. Gonna add some minor details with that sort of stubby brush again. Just going in with military. And I'll just run the brush down. I've got these really bad lines in my forehead. I think they're really bad. Yeah, I'm just gonna put it in some of those. Also, I've got this brow gel that I don't really use anymore. It's Essence, it's like $3. Drag it along my face. I'd say you could go over the lips with the foundation. I'm going to use a lipstick by Jeffree called Dirty Money. This will bring the cartoon vibes into it for real. And I'm quite bad at applying lipstick with this new lip jewelry. I don't know why, it's just really made it more complicated for me. Especially because I didn't really wear it that often to begin with. This is giving me Reagan from Exorcist vibes right now. If I didn't have the idea that I was going to be doing for Halloween that I am, I would be doing this look, I think. Just cause like, it's just so carefree and it's no maintenance throughout the night. If you spill a drink on yourself, it'll just sort of like go down your neck, whatever. It'll probably add to it. Oh, I'm actually really happy with how this turned out and it takes like no time at all. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. And yeah, thank you for watching. I'll just be adding in some clips at the end of it, like closer up and like in action and stuff. Bye!